Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 26 Dynasty Mode Series video. We are in week 9 of the 2026 season, and this Purdue Boilermakers has a big bounce back matchup. We are coming off a loss last week, our first away game of the year. We went into UCLA and we lost by 3 points, 34-31. Our defense could not stop them the entire game. So today, we have another Big Ten battle. Number 8 Purdue Boilermakers at Iowa versus the unranked Hawkeyes. Now, the rest of these games in the season, they're away. Besides one, which is the Week 10 matchup against the Minnesota Golden Gophers, the rest of the games are away. So this is the true test. And our first away game, offensively, we played good. Defensively, we did not. We got to bounce back today, everybody. Let's dominate against the Hawkeyes today. We take a look at these two teams by the number. We're the better team. 86 across the board. Iowa has an 83 overall, an 86 offense, which really worries me, and a 79 defense. So we should be able to throw all over them. We should be able to run all over them too. The issue is going to be our defense because you remember UCLA had an 84 offense, it said overall. They played way higher than that. Their quarterback, Nico Amalahueva, is number 3 in the Heisman watch. He dominated. He did not misread the entire game. So, yeah, this may be like a 90 overall offense if it says 86. Now, our impact player is Justin Marshall. He's coming off a career game, the National Offensive Player of the Week. He had 3 reception touchdowns and 10 catches for over 100 yards. What a game. He's got to do it again today, running and also catching. So today, just like always, going to start with the top stories, take a look at the updated top 25, and then dive into the week 9 matchup. Then we'll have recruiting at the end of the episode. I will have timestamps for you all in the video description, and you can see the game start timestamp at the bottom of the screen. And if y'all get some enjoyment, drop a like before you go today. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Okay, so starting with the top stories, we were not the only team who got upset last week. So starting off, Ole Miss goes into Texas and wins 21-20 in a massive upset there in the SEC. And that's not all. Number 9 Michigan took down number 3 Oregon 35-10. What a big win there for the Wolverines. So we were not the only top team to fall. I mean, number 3 Oregon fell. We fell as well. And Florida dominated. They're the number 2 team in the nation now. They crushed Oklahoma 42-13 in front of their home fans. Now, last but not least, Auburn took down Mississippi State. Auburn number 10, Mississippi State number 22. So big win there for Auburn. And here's your look at the top 25 through the first 9 weeks. The tough thing to look at is Purdue moving from number 2 to number 8. But Miami, number 1, they're still undefeated. Florida number 2, 7-0. Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, UCLA, Auburn, Purdue, Clemson, Oregon, SMU make up the top 11. Those would be the college football playoffs if the season ended today. The final team to make the top 25 is Kennesaw State, who is 7-0. And I have to point out, the Kentucky Wildcats have moved up from number 20 to 17 with the 5-2 record. And here's your look at the Heisman watch. If there's one thing we helped Nico Amalahueva do is win a Heisman, right? He threw for 5 touchdowns on us and ran for 51 yards and had a rushing touchdowns. So yeah, what a big game there. And he's number 2. Arch Manning, number 1, you can see the stats at the bottom right of the screen there. 2,274 yards, 19 passing touchdowns, only 1 interception. Kevin Jennings there, number 3. Devin Dampier and Jaden Maiava. I want to see Nico's stats. Oh my. That is insane. How is he not number 1? I guess we don't know rushing stats for Arch Manning and Nico. But wow. What a year for both. Oh yeah, rushing stats are at the bottom. How did I miss that? So Arch Manning has more rushing yards. We don't see rushing touchdowns though. It is time for our bounce back game, everybody. 6-1 Purdue, ranked number 8 in the nation against 5-2 Hawkeyes. Listen, we're going to take all of our frustrations after last week out on the Iowa Hawkeyes. So they better be ready because we're going to dominate today. I am not afraid of Iowa here. I probably should be. They're wearing the black and gold as I expected. So since they're doing that, let's wear gold pants. Yeah, let's do gold pants. That should be perfect. Make sure the playbook is set. Playbook is set. Let's play some football, everybody. Let's learn from last week. Let's shut them down defensively and then dominate on the offensive side. Come on, let's score 40 today. Let's do this.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Here we go.
The Boilermakers will put total leather to crank us up.
Listen, all focus today. I may not talk very much.
And it'll be a touchback.
It's going to be one of those no commentary videos, right?
Line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense takes the field to start this game off. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on
film,
technically they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that... yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker.
Good try. You know, Jerry was the lead defensive coordinator this week in practice. This team had a great practice this week. We just got to dominate, right? So we may stay in the coach suggestions this week just to mix it up, but I don't know. Last week gave me no confidence defensively.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Good play.
And the defense holds firm. No
cover one hole
at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Smith takes the handoff.
Good draw.
Not much running room there thanks to this
we were ready, though.
defender.
Okay.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll
Let's
take a break to check him out.
Cover 3 buzz.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
2 defenders over there. He just threw it beautifully right between them.
Big play for this offense.
You're kidding.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game.
I think that is my first good play at middle linebacker the entire year, right?
It's invaluable to your offensive success.
That's why I've been playing on the line recently.
Drill 3rd down so much.
Wait, why does Mickens not have quick jump right now?
From the gun, they'll try to
you can't lose your quick jump, can you?
Really good pickup on 2nd down there.
Wait a second. I've got to look at this. It's not showing that he has quick jump on the field. We got to look at this. Not Popeye. No, he has it. Quick jump. I guess it's just not showing up on the field. Okay. I was going to say.
3rd and 2.
And as an offense, having
I think
success
it's
on a
free
run
safety
play
fire
like
under.
early in the game just opens up all the possibilities.
They're probably going to run this.
Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is.
What a play! Seabrooks tackles him through the defender. Come on. They have to punt because of that tackle for loss.
Will punt it away on 4th down.
Let's go. That's why Seabrooks is in the middle, right? He had a sack last game. Couple good tackles for loss last game.
They ran him out there 4 times.
Pretty good punt.
Last week.
Okay, we're going to dominate. Look at Tuggle. Pretty good year. 306 yards, 119 yards after catch is what it showed. Not a great year,
and so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football.
Motion inside zone.
The double cover and take him away.
Number 19, toughest place to play.
The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different
switch
looks,
to the other side. I remember.
Shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Running back searching for a hole.
What a read!
Breaks into the open.
You know, it's interesting. Last week, UCLA was not even in the top 25 of toughest places to play. But they sure look like it.
Offense, knowing that early in the drive, you can turn
Now,
around, hand
number
it off,
19,
get
we'll
a
see how it
push up
goes.
front and go get positive yardage.
This crowd bringing the energy and
That's how you block right there. I told you we can run all over them. Maybe a play action now.
Got it at the 45.
And I'm not going to throw an interception. I know you all get worried sometimes.
Nothing fancy. Run the football.
As you probably should be, but not now. I'm going to throw this to RB probably.
First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
I don't like
There
it.
he goes breaking the pocket. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory.
I have to
at
say,
the
it
49.
really wasn't that open.
Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And
100%.
right now they're in the mix,
Yep.
which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done.
Yeah, a whole lot
This
of work.
coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team.
We may run
halfway
every
through
play.
the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30.
Beautiful.
They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Gun tray open.
Man down
Look,
on the
you all
plays.
like
The
this run
officials take a break
offense?
to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down.
Hip bursitis. Moore said, how do you get hip bursitis blocking? I mean, it's possible, but
And man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks.
I guess he got
Big
knocked down.
four-star D
Hit his
lineman.
hip on the ground.
What's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from
They
the
had the
fan
blitz.
base and the reaction.
Good job.
It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because
Now
just
we
being able to
run
have
it.
that size at that position, play the defensive line, it's so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
The run from the shot.
run him over.
Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. He's got the ball.
Our
He'll
running
try to
back
pick
looked
up
like
a
he
few.
tossed that ball up in the air. He started holding the ball up in the air like this. I've never seen that before.
But one thing I do know, Reese,
What
this running
just
back's
happened?
got to do a better job.
Luckily,
with
our
ball
offensive
security.
lineman picked it up.
Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
That was the
They're
wildest
very
thing
lucky
I've
they
ever
were
seen
able
in
to
this
jump on
game.
top of that.
Jackson
Looked like me in Little League. I got the ball one time as running back, and I was terrified. This is my first year of tackle football, and I was about to get hit, and I just tossed it up in the air. It's a true story.
Third down execution is a premium.
I
You
just
work on
tossed it
all
up,
week
everybody.
ad
I'm dead
nauseam
serious.
For these moments when you can execute
Oh,
when
my.
the field starts to shrink.
My family still gives me a hard time about that to this day. My family and friends will never forget that one. I just tossed it straight in the air. Okay, focus up. Touchdown.
They're going to go to the air.
That is perfection. That is why that play is so good. They guard inside, you hit the outside route. They guard outside, you hit inside.
I tell you,
Best
when
play
this
of the game.
drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved.
Beautiful.
Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Listen, we're playing mad today. Offensively and defensively. We're playing focused.
A real buzzkill for this crowd.
I'm not afraid.
And he'll just take it
When I
in.
think
This
of
drive
Iowa,
will start
I
at
think
the
of Caitlin
25.
Clark. When I think of Iowa, I do
has
not
it
think
back
about
on
football,
offense, hoping to
typically.
ride the
I
wave
honestly
to
do
the
not
end
know
zone.
much about
Finding
the
themselves
Iowa
down
Hawkeye
7-0,
football
they'd
team.
love to get
But
a drive going here.
when Caitlin Clark was there, I watched Iowa all the time, so that's, I think of Caitlin when I think of Iowa.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
I
but
think
no more
most
than
people
that.
probably do, honestly.
This is a defense that we know takes
That's how probably a
tons
lot of
pride
people think of
stopping
Iowa,
the
just
run.
'cause-
That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
When Caitlin Clark played there, it's just incredible.
It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best.
That's so cool. I do know that is a tradition at Iowa Hawkeyes. I do know that about Iowa Hawkeyes football. That is so cool that they do that. And it's really cool that they put that in the game, too.
The children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter.
That's so cool.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
I do know that. It's about all I know about Iowa, really.
Quarterback on the keeper. Look out, he's got room.
Do you all feel like sometimes when you hit the tackle button in this game, it doesn't tackle, or is it just me?
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage. The defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down.
They had all day, even with the blitz.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting
good play.
Progression.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat.
Yes!
And the quarterback
Let's go, Mickens. That's how you hit.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting
I'm going to play middle linebacker this day. We'll see what happens. This day, this game, it is a day.
On third down, he drops to throw.
I took down the route he wanted. He wanted number 3 there across the middle. Let's go. 2 defensive stops so far.
Will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
That's almost a perfect punt. It's not perfect, but
you'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the
bounce
carries it into the end zone for
maybe hit him with the play action on next first down.
From the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Justin Marshall is back in.
It's Marshall.
Number 57 did a great job getting off the block there. Motion mesh. This is the play you see all the time in the Road to Glory series on the channel. Coach Dodge loves this play.
Jackson will
That's wide open.
Pulls it in.
Take it to the house, Tuggle. He has the speed too. I tried.
He gets it to the 43-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field.
Read option might be open for the quarterback here.
Keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
Actually, it might have been.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle.
I'm not very good at reading that play.
Stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
I do love this play though. I like Tuggle underneath.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top.
That's a beautiful route.
Working that left side.
One of our best recruits from last recruiting class. The only freshman, I think, to be starting.
And the Boilermakers are on the move. To the air on first down. Caught
beautiful.
Near the sticks. It's Tuggle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
You know, we've had so much success running the football. Let's run it in.
Because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on
no, they're reading. If they're blitzing, this is a touchdown.
Better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Yes, they were running a quarterback spy. He went to the middle, which left that slant wide open. We're back.
And this QB started to do some
well, to be fair, our offense was great last game. So our offense is still there, but our defense is back.
You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And the extra point.
I'd say it's been kind of a strange season, though, because on paper, we should have the best secondary in the league. But I think it's just the Heisman effect. It's so tough to stop quarterbacks. Quarterbacks had such high completion percentages in this game. On Heisman, they barely miss reads, and we're seeing that this year.
And prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention.
No middle linebacker there. It was not the middle linebacker that play.
Sounds as if they had a good ball game there.
Nobody there.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Might as well give it
Good
to him
play.
again.
Come on.
That is a
That's
big
Harkless
win for
there.
this defense
Defensive
as
tackle
they
in the
were
middle.
Right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's
The
how we play.
Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, running back on the move.
Good hit. Number 11 made a great play. I was so slow getting up there as the linebacker. It worked, though. What do we run here?
At the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use
I think we
a
go
score to cut into this lead.
blitz, text, some 3.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others.
Play
This
the
one,
pass
a
and
long
play the
one on
sticks.
3rd down from the 43.
Little fake blitz.
From the gun, wants to pass.
I tell you, that might have been my best zone coverage. Did you all see me read the first inside guy, then move to the other inside guy? Quarterback was like, well, I'm just going to have to wait. He hit the right route, but it's not going to be open for a 1st down. So, smart play. He had all day.
Why aren't you getting past
3
the first
defensive
down marker?
drives,
Why did you
3
run your route
stops.
short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Okay. Play football.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field.
1:49 left. We probably shouldn't be running.
They open this possession from their own 20. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Thought he could break it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. And this one will be
Okay,
stopped.
let's
for
go
no gain.
to our formation. Empty quads. This is our up-tempo offense. We stay in slot pivot. It beats every coverage. That's wide open. Spin. I probably should have got out of bounds, but that looked awesome, though. What a play. Wait, he could be wide open. Never mind. X's, though.
Fires on the move.
Yes.
Got his man all by himself.
Maybe too much dancing. I probably should have juked and just took it straight up the field. I tried to juke out the other defender. What a throw, though.
And allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
The sure hands, it's Watson.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option.
Okay, let's run gun empty quads.
Of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his man, it's Watson.
Wait, timeout. Let's just call it timeout. Let's not run out of time, everybody.
The offense uses
You all were getting nervous, I know.
and they'll get a quick
As you should always be.
The Boilermakers
You're going to stay in slot pivot the entire time. Wait. Oh, I tried to audible.
Looking downfield on first
Wide
down.
open.
Fakes to grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the
don't know what to do
15-yard
here.
line.
Gonna call timeout? No, we got time.
Looking to fire.
Blitz.
Catch
Timeout.
in the middle, it's Branch.
1 timeout left, 18 seconds. Okay, what we need is the shake.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring.
Out of bounds, good job.
There to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Drive under. Thought that last play would work. This should work.
It's just so great to know that, 1, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but 2, if it's not there,
that's the play we wanted. Come on.
Touchdown, Boilermakers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game.
Our defense is the difference maker today. Our offense is the difference maker too, right? But I'm saying they're who stepped it up today when they were not here last game. Our offense was here. We did not lose that last game because of our offense. But we're back. What a first half, everybody. Oh, boy. I tell you, I've been watching Peyton Manning videos recently, like, past Peyton Manning interviews or like post interviews, Peyton Manning talking about like how he how he looks at coverages and how his offensive mindset. You know, Peyton Manning was amazing because of everything, you know, but he was so good at pre-snap reads and also just audibling at the line of scrimmage, hot routes. I mean, if you watch Peyton Manning, you know what he did. But what I'm getting at is Peyton Manning, you know, he talks about if it's open, if it's working that game, you take advantage of it. And in one of these interviews, he was saying, I ran the same play 12 times in a row one game because they would not change their look. And he said, if they're giving you a look, if they're allowing underneath routes, if they're allowing slants, meshes, you beat them all game, every day. You find their weaknesses, you exploit the weaknesses, and that's what you do to run a good offense. And that's what I've been trying to do recently in this series and in the Road to Glory series is focus on what the AI is showing. Focus on, are they dropping back in a zone each time? Are they allowing underneath routes? Is their man coverage bad? Are they running inside routes? Are they outside leveraging? And I feel like it's took our offense to another level, right? So why not learn from one of the best quarterbacks of all time, Peyton Manning, right?
Guys, one of the best
all right, I'll see you in the second half.
And Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead.
That's
and
incredible.
Really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Smart football wins ball games. This is probably the best football game offensively we've ever played and defensively in the same game. This is an away game too. But I had a different focus today. I was focused last game. It was just a great quarterback.
Come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
There's a reason that Nico Aviloeva is probably going to win Heisman.
Not sure they had to adjust much.
Probably should run it,
build
but
on this lead.
This is wide open.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith.
Beautiful.
Good call. Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like
motion mesh spot. There was a drive in the college football series where we ran this on turbo offense against LSU. It's a great play. You can hot route out of it. You can beat a lot with it.
Jackson will throw.
Runs wide open.
Quarterback gets the first down.
Beautiful.
Nice run there.
Bounce inside zone. Let's do it.
Him out of bounds. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the ground, it's Marshall. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good
inside zone.
First down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground.
That is great blocking. Are you kidding me? Listen, we know their defense is not good. They're 79 overall. I looked at their depth chart. Like, we are better than them in every single way. And we're showing it.
I love the push they got up front.
This is what should be happening. I don't care if they're home or not.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making the play pass and run.
Right up
this
the middle.
offense, if they can create that run,
that's not right up the middle.
Now it opens up everything else.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Bad snap, but it doesn't matter. What a play.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop.
Why not just keep running?
The Boilermakers have
fake the jet sweep, take it left.
And goal. Wide receiver going in motion.
Oh, that's a block in the back if I've ever seen one. It might have been in the side. Good block, 62. Okay. Are you all thinking what I'm thinking?
On the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just
if you're thinking QB draw, we're on the same page. Wait, we don't have a QB draw?
He's really
okay, never mind.
Down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Correct snap.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal.
Ooh, what a
They
play.
went right back to him, and this
Okay.
time the defense was all over him.
Okay,
Nothing to show
this
for
is the
that
play
run.
that we scored on almost every time
And
last
with the
game.
stuff there, Jesse, on second down.
He's tired, but he's fine. Slot pivot. Hope that they blitz. If they don't blitz, it's still fine.
Perimeter and giving him a run pass option.
This
so
might
you
be a
can get the
quarterback
defense
run.
in a bind.
Moves around to clear up the vision.
Yes! You see how I looped around? What a run!
Love the quick decision making.
Listen,
by the
this is a
quarterback.
statement
It's not
game.
just who's the
We
open
have to
guy and
prove
who
that
am I
we
throwing
still
to. It's also
deserve to
having
be in the
that
top
talk,
5.
David, in your
We
head
moved
that
from
says,
2 to 8.
"If no one's
This is a
open,
statement
I'm
game.
down near the red zone. I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting
Beautiful.
scored."
That little
You
cut
love the
out there.
decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know
Why
he
were they
can take
only
off.
sending
We know he
3
can
in the
make
end
plays.
zone is the
The
better
field
question.
shrinks, man. You gotta
That is the
expect
best
that's coming.
question, actually.
Not very good defense.
That
We
might have
check
been
in
one of the
with
worst
Kevin
goal
Connors.
line
What's
play
going on,
calls I've
Kevin?
ever seen.
A pair of top 15
Especially
teams
against a
throwing
team who's
haymakers
been
today.
running all
Let's
over
show
you,
the
right?
very latest.
It's crazy.
Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7.
But yeah,
over
it's so important in
Arizona
any given
State.
game is
Toss sweep
to
right.
For now, it's
respond
back to you fellas,
based on
but
what the
of course,
defense
if
is
anything
giving you.
changes from
If
Big
they're
12
giving you
country,
underneath
you'll hear
routes,
about
you
it
throw it
here.
underneath
How
all
about
game.
that one?
If they're
Kevin will
giving
be
you
keeping
short
an eye on
routes,
everything going on
they're basically
elsewhere.
trying to take out the
After
deep
getting
routes.
knocked back
Well,
to
throw it
open this
underneath
drive, it's second
until
and
they bite
12.
up and then maybe beat them deep.
Back to pass.
I know it's simple. You're like, Ryan, that's just
It's
playing smart
complete.
football. I know.
And he's almost
Listen,
to
I know
that
it
first
sounds
down
simple,
marker. They're
but
saying he's a little bit
let me
short.
have
They
this
might wanna
one.
bring out the sticks and
You're like,
measure,
Ryan, you're
but
just
it looks
describing
as if
playing
he'll be
football in
just short of
general.
the first
Well,
down.
that's true. Are they in goal line?
They'll run the
Oh,
sneak for it.
QB sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there.
How
that's
did I
often
not
a
see that
decision
one
the
coming?
quarterback predetermines who's my best guard. That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm
Yeah,
just trying
learning
to
how to be a
dive and
football
create
coach,
a
everybody.
pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see.
How did our
plays so
linebacker
successful.
misread that
An
bad?
explosive play in the running game as he's
Delander
got the first
misread
down.
that by a mile.
And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field.
Listen, I want
Looking
to have a
throw on
shutout
first
today.
down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he'll get
I don't want them
behind
to score
those pads
once.
and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. That last completion sets him up on second down.
No, they're
We'll
not.
see if they can find some running room on the right here.
Good hit.
And he won't
3rd and
quite
inches,
get
you know what
there,
they're
but
doing.
boy, after that pickup, just a few inches
Yeah,
to go
you can
for the
see it.
first, and an
Engage
array of
8.
possibilities here.
Good luck.
Hawkeyes
If they
come to the
fake it,
line needing
it's a
just
touchdown.
inches for the first down. He'll go to the sneak.
Man,
Wait,
I
we
like the
stopped
call.
it.
3rd and inches.
I
feel
did
like
engage
can get a
8.
few inches.
Full
I just
send
need to
run.
fall forward,
We
but this
stopped them.
defense more than
What?
ready for the quarterback sneak.
No, I
There's
think it's a
no
play
way
call
they
that
make
just makes
this.
you second guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big
He
fella
had the
behind you to keep
distance.
this drive
Wow,
going.
he barely missed it.
Oh, and he missed.
That's the
No
first time I've
good.
ever stopped a QB
Guess
sneak,
the
everybody.
idea was to
So
chip
you have
away
to
at a big
emphasize
lead.
run up the middle and
Consider
get
the
lucky.
lead not chipped away at.
I feel like they should have challenged that because I do think it was very challengeable, if that's a word. Very challengeable. Because
He'll start this
he
drive and
might
snap
have
it
got the
from the
ball
40.
over the first down line. But if they're not going to challenge it, well,
From the gun, running back gets the give.
ball never lies,
And
right?
as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
1 quarter left. What a
That's the end
turnaround.
of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping
Love
up.
seeing Kentucky there, number 17. Make the playoffs, Kentucky. Come on. I just hope we don't have to play them. It'd be bad to knock them out of the playoffs.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Mesh.
It'll be second down as we open the
That's one
final
thing I love
stanza.
about Coach Dodge in the Kentucky Road to Glory series. He runs a mesh almost every single time. Like he does one thing I will say, the play calling in Road to Glory, the adaptive AI does a really good job of like recognizing what the AI is giving you and giving you plays to take advantage of their weaknesses, right? They do a really good job at that. Not always, but for the most part they do.
Last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice
Joiner.
answer.
No,
Just
no,
a
no, no, no,
nice
no.
bounce back. When you're the
What a
leader,
play!
Plowing ahead.
Joyner spun him out. That was incredible. That's our third string running back.
So hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week.
Caught it, a little quick spin.
He said that just
was nuts
all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
Hit hard as he released the ball.
Let's do a halfback draw here, actually. It might work. That was a crazy play by our running back. That's our third string running back.
Here on second down. Draw play, quarterback.
I've called him Quentin Joyner all year. That's not who it is.
To the 27-yard line.
That's a different player.
Fourth quarter, you've got
a real player.
Obviously, you're
I did not mean to hit a run play.
But just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe.
We had plenty of timeouts.
Like you saw right there.
Let the time run out. Call a timeout.
Execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand.
It's because we were in the audible menu when less than 10 seconds were left.
So the decision has
your team will, wait, we do have a QB draw. Recently, I was trying to run a QB draw, and I couldn't find it. Okay. So it lied to me. Inside crosses, and
here they come on third down.
wait, this is a touchdown.
Had no answer so far.
Nobody on him.
He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
I mean, what do you say? Our quarterback has played great recently. I don't know how he missed that throw, but you touch it, you catch it.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Good accuracy there. I just overpowered it. I did not need to hit that much power. We have a great kicker, but
and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points.
It doesn't matter. It should have been a touchdown. If he throws it to where he can catch it in stride, he takes it to the house.
Wants to throw on first down.
We almost scored on every drive today, right?
And I think this receiver's forte is his
what a hit!
He's a guy that can line up all over the field.
He'll be fine.
Not just catching
bruised ribs.
This guy can run shallows. He can run slants.
He just rocked his world
and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
See, we are out hitting them. We are out playing them. No. We've had so many injuries. Hopefully he's okay. No long-term injuries, though, still, so that's good. But a lot of injuries every game. Play over top.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Yes, good hit. Come on. Oh, bruised ribs? Everybody getting bruised ribs today. He's fine.
I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive.
I mean, our team is just dominant.
He makes the grab.
Missed that hit. 3rd and 4. Cover 3 match.
To have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Fires to the wideout.
Yes, he threw it low.
Incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
And that's just the
this
kind
one
of game
we
it's been
just
for
straight men
in
up.
this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had
we have
their
a spy
number,
there.
Yes,
that's how you run a spy.
He's not gonna make it.
Just run the football, run out the clock, win the game.
They might be able to put this thing away.
What a game. This is a statement game.
Their own 47. Power football with the run.
And I know you can play these.
Listen, you're not going to win them all. Rarely in the modern era of college football right now is there an undefeated team who wins a national championship, especially in the most recent years. But you had it for a long time. It was like that, right? But now with the way the transfer portal is, like, and the new NIL deals, and yeah, it's just not going to be the case anymore, especially with how strong conference schedules are now in the Power 4 conferences. You're just not going to see really any undefeated teams anymore. At least I don't think.
Snap it on 1st and 10.
Just chew the clock. What a game, everybody. Are you proud of me? This is how you bounce back. I was frustrated after the last game. We went out and we just ran all over them. We did not need to throw today.
They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard.
We had success throwing, but that wasn't the game plan. The game plan was take advantage of their weak linebackers and defensive line. No offense to Iowa. It's just in this dynasty right now, they're not very strong.
Getting stops like what they just did.
Good job.
Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And just chew clock.
This senior showed some serious arm strength.
This is how you play boiler up football, everybody. Come on.
In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out.
We have one home game left next week against Minnesota. It's going to be so nice to be back at home. This has felt like a home game, though.
Hand off from the shotgun.
That is incredible. He's so fast. He's got shifty. Both of our running backs do, and he's just so quick. I mean, just jumped over a defender like it was nothing. Maybe that was, yeah, he did. Just jumps right over a defender.
At a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Listen, you do not hold anything back. After a loss like last week, our defense went from having the worst defensive game of the year outside Western Michigan, and now is having a shutout against an 86 overall offense.
He could join former Heisman winners Alan Amici and Ron Dane among the greats.
Is it because I stuck to the coach suggestions today? Maybe I need to do that more often. I do sometimes, but
looking to throw on 1st down.
We'll let you know
good read by the quarterback.
Comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Give credit to Jerry and his game plan and practice, right?
Keeping an eye on it for us. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down.
That's a pick, or not. Almost a great play by the receiver. What a throw.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football.
Oh, wow, he crushed me. Good block by the tight end there. I think it was the tight end.
Spirit, just not enough of that today.
He went up top to pick up the last 1st down.
I tell you, football is tough, right? Like some games, you have a game like last game where you can't stop anything, and then the next week you're...
He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
It wasn't a match coverage. I'm not supposed to keep running with him. I'm supposed to go back to my zone. So somebody was supposed to switch with us.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
out.
But
yeah, football is just weird. Like you have a game like last week, we can't stop anybody. And then this week we come out and we're stopping everything. And yeah, it's just a weird sport sometimes. Hit him!
They'll try to get it in with the run.
I almost jumped out of my seat trying to hit him. Ryan, you know you're not actually playing football in real life. Oh, really?
Now a 2nd and long coming.
What a hit! Come on.
Off the sack at the 20.
Okay, we're manning up, and we're running a left pirate 3-man.
They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things
I'm going to man up for the first time.
It makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work.
That is the best man coverage I've ever played. First time I've been man in this series, though, at the wide receiver. We need to run more of those right there. Mickens is dominating. 10 sacks this year, everybody. Come on.
This is what you're looking for.
I've had like 4 of those. I'm showing them, but he's had 6 without me. How do you play football? Like that right there. David Jackson is getting the job done. Our running backs, our offensive line, everybody.
And just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players.
I didn't realize that was the last play. Did you all? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I really wasn't paying attention to the time, and I didn't know that was the last play. I'm just sitting there so casually, right? What a win! A shutout! 35-0. Boiler up! How does your defense bounce back after their worst game? A shutout. And our offense scored on almost every single drive today. I think we did not score on one drive. That's a statement game right here for the Purdue Boilermakers. Incredible. That is how you play football, everybody. That is how you win ball games. We ran all over them. We ran 7 times last game. Today, we ran 27 times for 177 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, over 416 yards. On top of that, we had 239 passing yards, and we held them to only 167 passing and 196 total offense. That is how you play football. That is what we needed to do last game. We didn't have it in UCLA. And a lot of that credit goes to their offensive coordinator and their quarterback, right? They put on a clinic. But Taven Jackson had a big-time game. 19 for 21, 90% completion rating, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, a rating of 232. And rushing, look at this. Marshall, 9 for 75. Martin, 7 for 49. Joyner, 7 for 33. Running back by committee today, right? Just everybody getting the same amount of carries. And the reason that is because of wear and tear, right? Jackson, 4 for 20, and 1 was a rushing touchdown. Receiving, not a whole lot of yards, but enough. Branch, 5 for 42 touchdowns. Watson, 4 for 21 and a touchdown. Tuggle, 3 for 92. No touchdowns for Tuggle. And defensively, this was the star of the show. I mean, Mickens had 3 sacks today. Madden had a sack. Mickens, 3 tackles for loss there. Of course, those are going to be the sacks. But what a game. We did not have any interceptions, though, did we? No, that's surprising. That is very surprising. So I'm going to pause the video, take a look at the highlights, take some screenshots, and then we'll do recruiting and take a look at the road ahead. What a game. You know, I saw their weakness, their defensive line and linebackers. What did we do? We took advantage of it. We ran all day. I mean, we ran inside zone almost the entire game. You know, the reason I like inside zones, gun runs, it's all Purdue has, for one. But number 2, it gives you the ability to hit up the middle if it's open, but also bounce it outside. So that's why I like the inside zone. It's my favorite run plays in this game. I almost run exclusively inside zones, but also in my other dynasties, I run a power O and have some lead blocking plays. But I'm going to stick to Purdue's playbook in this series. They don't have any fancy run plays. You know, it's just they don't like lead blockers at all. They just want to run from gun and inside zone all day. They have outside zones and stuff, but the outside zone, you can take it outside and cut it in, but I don't have as much success with those. Inside zone is the way to go with this team. What a win. We'll see how that shakes up the top 25, but it's time for recruiting. And we're in some recruiting battles here. We picked up a couple last week. Ben Lucian, athletic backfield threat. And we also picked up, I thought, another one. Never mind. I thought we picked up, oh, we did. It was Monk. Yeah, right here. Monk, the speedster wide receiver. Okay. We are in a recruiting battle against Georgia. We knew we were. How are they winning? This has to be their coaches, right? Because we both have A+ in the hard sell. Both of us. So we both have A+, and they're getting more even though we have a 4 pipeline. It has to be due to their coaching skills and their elite recruiters. They probably have multiple elite recruiters. That's tough. Okay. I think we're going to lose that one. I mean, not much else we can do. We're hard selling with all A+, and so is Georgia. So we need luck. Do you all want to go talk to him? We'll send Jerry to talk to him, or maybe send Jerry to talk to Georgia. Can you all back out, right? Terrence Lenovoy. Yes, we're doing really good now, and he's about to make a visit as well for the Minnesota Golden Gophers game next week, our last home game. Yeah, we're doing good there. And he did have a visit with Michigan State. But we have a visit coming up. Harvey Paxson, cornerback, and Illinois is getting more influence than us. We already had a visit. They have a visit scheduled. We're already hard selling, and it's not a great hard sell, but it's good enough. Is it good enough? I don't know. We'll find out. This is one that we may lose. Why does he want to go to Tulane so bad? I know they just had the visit, so that's why it went up so much. He's going to have a visit for Minnesota. Now, we have a conflicting visit with another defensive back, but We also have a complimentary visit with a middle linebacker, so I think it cancels out. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's looking good. Harvey Jones. Yeah, we're about to lock him in very soon. Matt Hearns, cornerback, and another one against... That is Tulane, right? I could be wrong. That might not be Tulane. It looks like Tulane's logo to me. Hard sell would be a C+, A+, and C+. That's not great, but we are getting more influence than them. We can't schedule a visit. Yeah, we can't. Well, I mean, I think we stay the course, right? Should we hard sell A+, C+, C+? I think yes, because a hard sell, if it's C+ average, I think even C average, it should work. But I don't think it's going to make a big difference compared to the influence we were getting, right? Reggie Felix. Okay, it's getting a little bit closer now. Pitt, Louisville, Kentucky, Illinois. He's from Akron, Ohio. And just keep sending the house. Logan Davenport. I want this linebacker so bad. Don't think we'll be able to get him, though. The visit has to go really well. It's got to go fantastic. Yeah, okay. I mean, nothing we can really change there. Shamir Royal. There we go. BYU there. Number 2. I kept calling him Yell, right? Yeah. I mean, the logo looks very similar. A+, B+, C+. We can hard sell now. This is another conflicting visit, but it's fine. Thanks to our middle linebacker, it's going to be fine. And he has a visit with BYU right after that. Hopefully we win. We cannot lose against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Is this another will we're going after? Now, is a outside linebacker conflicting visit? Oh, he's not down to top 5. Oh, we can't even schedule it. Okay. So, nothing else we can do there. We're trying to climb. I think we're going to lose out on him. Miami there. Yeah, I don't think we're winning those battles. It was worth a shot. We have 150 hours left, right? But we don't... I don't know. Do we really need to go after anybody else? Let's look at the prospect board or prospect list and go to team needs. There it is at the top. We need a quarterback. Oh. Oh, no. Transfer portal, anybody? Oh, my. Who's the top-ranked one that is recommended? Okay, let's go to go to top prospects, quarterback, and maybe we get lucky. No, not going to get lucky. What about if we get lucky here? We go to open. How about we go to 4 stars? Are we going to get lucky? No. Okay. So, nope. No 4 stars we can go after. There's some 3 stars. Who's the highest ranked? All right, here. Tyrone Hogan, a pocket passer. No. Dual threat. There we go. Couple dual threat. From Kentucky. Alexandria, Kentucky. Amari Mahoney. You have my attention. Dual threat. Pure runner. Dual threat. What a cool name. Walter Wolf. Add him to the list just for the name. Hey. Yeah. Let's offer the scholarship. We should probably scout, right? Throw power 85. That is not terrible. I'm just going to send the house. No offers in. Let's do it. Let's just go ahead and send the house. I didn't know we needed that many quarterbacks. It's good to know, right? Let's go. We can scout a little bit more. 86 throw power and 85 for incoming freshman is not terrible for a 3-star, right? You're just hoping to get lucky with development here. Like, we don't need 2 quarterbacks, really. Let's take a look at the team needs specifically. Because, okay, quarterback. Chuba, sophomore. Brown is a junior. Jackson will be gone, so Brown will probably be our starter next year. So bring 2 young maybe 1 or 2 young incoming freshmen to improve for the next year. I wish I would have went after a quarterback earlier. That's, I mean, okay, it's fine. I mean, Chuba's a sophomore, and Brown's going to be the starter next year. He'll be back, don't you worry. Well, actually, he might leave. I think it's very safe to assume he may transfer, considering he was the starter last year, not this year. But Taven Jackson has had a great year, and what a season we've had as a team, right? I mean, only loss was against UCLA, and if our defense would have got 1 stop, we could have won that game, right? We fought offensively. We've done it like 7 weeks in a row. Our offense is rolling this year, everybody. 35-0 in week 9. Where do we move? Top 5? Let's do the weekly advance. See if we get any recruits and see if we're in the top 5. I think we should be. I'm biased, obviously thinking we should be in the top 5, but I think we proved 35-0 on the road in a Big Ten battle. Harvey Jones, Will linebacker, committed. Oh no, that's the junior college. That's not the other Wills we're going after. No. Yeah, I know we added some newer ones on there, but yeah, we got the junior college sophomore, so he'll come in as a junior. Is Ryan Brown on this list to transfer? I don't think he is. So we may get Ryan Brown to come back as the quarterback here in year 3, unless we go to the transfer portal. We'll see. Look at this. Listen, we're number 7. We did move up. College football playoff projections are in here in week 10. We'll take a look at those at the beginning of the next video. But what I need to point out, these are the games in this video game across all the dynasties I play on Heisman. And I've seen so many times that you're at home, you face a team who's 1-7, they haven't won a conference game, and they dominate. I'm serious. I've had it happen so many times in this game. Have you had that same thing happen where you just have a game to where you feel like the AI or the background AI in the game has an upset factor, and they increase the upset factor for a team, an underdog, and they dominate. So we got to keep that from happening here against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Ryan Gamer's brother, Rhett Gamer, was the quarterback for the Minnesota Golden Gophers in his freshman year in college football 25. He moved on to lead Texas Tech to a national championship and then finished at LSU, but he started as a Golden Gopher. That was such a fun team to play for. If play calling was a little bit different, we would have probably stayed there. But yeah, Minnesota, it's not going to be easy game, even though it looks like it should be. It should be. We should be able to run all over them. It should not be close, but you all know how this game is on Heisman. You never know what's going to happen. We got to come ready to play or we will lose. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. And there is plenty more sports game content to tune into. We got many ongoing series. You can tune into most of them in the video description by clicking on the different playlists or just find them on the channel page. I'll see you next time. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.